welcome back. We'll be playing Hero Book 1, Chapter 11. On the night of the Prescott Industries Masquerade Ball, you and your friends set a cunning trap for a master thief. Alright, so it's time to bust some heads, people. Hero, Volume 1. After a long day of work, you stop by the clock tower and enter to the sound of bickering. You find Doc sprawled out on your couch, fidgeting with the Rubik's Cube, while Poppy pours herself a drink at the kitchen counter. Why can't we just call her Slow-Mo Girl or Tom Warper? She has slow motion powers. It's an initiative. You may be smart, but you have no sense of branding. We need something with allure. Is that what you do while I'm out? Riley. Where have you been? Dax and I have been here for hours. Yeah, you know. Sorry, work ran late. I've been helping Grayson prepare for Silas Prescott's annual masquerade ball. It's mostly a chance for Silas to schmooze with investors, but this year he also wants to show off his collection of rare art and artifacts. You know, typical rich people stuff. Well, I'm glad you got away in the end because we have some exciting news about Minute. What? Minute who? The girl who sells time. Minute. Or that how? What? You know, like a Soul Temple song? It's no Tom Warper, but I like it. You really think I should team up with her? She pushed me off a building. You survived. She could be useful. Yeah. Agree. Once the stolen liquid present hits the streets, a lot of wannabe supervillains are going to surface around the city. Plus, she's got a careless style. That's gotta cover something. What? No, it doesn't. What? Alright. But how do we even find her? Funny you should ask. We've been looking to thefts around the city that only Minute, I really have no idea if that's how you say it, could have pulled off. Studying her pattern, we think we know her next target. Silas Prescott's private collection of art and antiquities, which will be on display at the Masquerade Ball. So all we have to do is corner a superpowered thief at a high-profile event and convince her to switch the forces of good. Sounds easy, right? Okay. How exactly am I going to do that? Should we get Kenji in on this? Well, she says no. Well, we think you have a higher chance of succeeding solo. You're the only one who interacts with her, and bringing Kenji along could make her feel ambushed. Okay. Besides, we want to keep this on the down low. That's not exactly his style, is it? No, I suppose it isn't. Alright, I'll keep an eye for a minute at the masquerade then, and hopefully convince her to join forces. Alright, let's do it. Let's get her on our squad. A superhero squad. A few days later, the night of Silas Prescott masquerade ball arrives. A knock sounds at your door. Oh, she looks nice. Hey, stranger, looking to make a little trouble? I know it's you, Poppy. Damn, how come when you wear a mask, suddenly no one knows who you are? Exactly, that's what I wonder every time. Because no one expects me to be a superhero, whereas you just texted me to say you were on your way over. Right, I did do that, didn't I? Poppy steps into your apartment and throws herself dramatically onto your couch. I need to lie down for a bit. Side note, I do not recommend braving public transportation in stilettos. Not worth it. I'll keep that in mind. What to help me choose what to wear? Poppy sits bold, upright, and excited smile on her face. Definitely. Thought that might wake you up. Let's see. We're probably just going to wear our same old digs. Ooh, looks nice. But nope. On second thought, I think I'll just go with what I have on. Really? Yeah, I mean, what if someone sees me with the mask on and puts two and two together? See? Right, good point. One of the many sacrifices you have to make once you become a superhero. I suppose no more masquerade balls. Yeah, I can still go. I'll just be a little underdressed, that's all. Yeah, I'm sure no one will notice. Let's hope you're right. Ready to head out? Definitely. Let's get it. Let's go. Ooh, looking real nice. You arrive at the masquerade ball to find a bustling crowd clad in formal dresses and all manner of ornate masks. Man, they really did this thing up, though. Riley, this is amazing. You guys did an incredible job with the space. I know, pat myself on my back. Well, it was a lot of work, I can tell you that much. Dax walks over to you and Poppy pulling something from his jacket pocket. He asks each of you a small earpiece. Oh, my Dax looks nice too. Here, take these. Since you're not wearing your suit, Riley will have to communicate the old-fashioned way. I'm not sure I'll call these old-fashioned. Well, relatively speaking. Now let's split up and do a sweep of the lobby. For all we know, Minnick is already here, biding her time. Hello to you too, Dax. Sorry, just focus on the mission, I guess. No worries, you look nice, by the way. Thanks, Poppy, so do you. Hey, like, really nice. Hey, that's right, Dax. Get you some. Ahem. Right, Riley, if you feel the need for an outfit change, you'll find your suit in a attached case hidden beneath the hors d'oeuvres table. Happy hunting. Our servers pass out flutes of bubbling champagne. Silas Prescott steps up to the podium to address the ball. Thank you all for joining me here tonight. You have to forget my lack of disguise. I didn't wear our favorite DA to rest me on sight. Silas winks at Michael Catastrophe and a ripple of laughter passed through the crowd. No, seriousness, I can't say how relieved I am to see you save us all, DA Catastrophe. Thank you, Silas. Silas turns back to the audience, a pencil look coming across his face. My late wife, Helena, took immense pride in the pieces we collected on our travels. It will have thrilled her to share this collection with all of you. He gestures to a row of glass cases behind velvet ropes, each display housing curious artifacts from all over the world. One piece in the very center catches your eye. Wow, this looks like it came from. This looks like it came from La Herda. Silas gazes at the golden idol with the reminiscent gleam in his eye. This one gave her particular joy. She said it reminded her that there was more to this world than we could ever hope to understand. And it would have seriously pissed her off if I gave a long-winded speech. So here's to her, and to all of you. May you all find what you treasure. Now drink up, enjoy the night. But remember, just because you're wearing a mask doesn't mean you can get away with everything. Just most things. And of course, the lobby echoes with the good-natured laughter as everyone raised their glass to toast. Poppy taps you on the shoulder. We're going to go mingle, so the crowd. You should do the same. Will do. You make your way through the lobby searching for familiar faces, masked and unmasked. Okay. Oh, talking to my babe Kenji first. We gotta do it. You find Kenji talking with his mother, but they cut their conversation short when you arrive. Looking good, my man. Riley, speak of the devil. Well, late to see you again, Riley. Kenji was just telling me how instrumental you were in organizing this masquerade. Judging by the excellent turnout tonight, I'd say you did an exceptional job. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, I can't take credit for that. In my experience, people will jump up at any excuse to dress up. Riley and I share an appreciation for the art of disguise. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I hope you're not taking too many cues from those superhuman vigilance. Vigilance? Not menaces to society or dangerous to all Northbridge? You're getting soft, Mom. I'll admit, I may have passed judgment on those individuals too quickly. I'm interested to hear your take on this, Riley. What do you think of the state of crime in our city? Honestly, though, I think the police force has things under control. They don't. Superheroes should handle the supervillains. They do. They really should. Maybe police and superheroes should team up. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they should, but I don't know how well that'll be. I don't know. Let's see what she says. I mean, considering the rising numbers of criminals with abilities, it would make sense for both forces to work together. I hardly think the rest of the police force would agree that, yeah, I figure, but, you know, would you? I consider it, but not one of those so-called superheroes have even reached out to law enforcement, let alone offered to work along. I mean, considering the last time when we tried to, like, stop, was it Caleb? One of the police force was all like, we're going to arrest you. And it's like, are you serious? Maybe they don't feel safe enough to do so. Well, I, for one, think these superheroes are badass, especially that Tails. Of course you would give yourself some props. Of course you do. I mean, I didn't like him at first, but he stepped up and put himself in the line when it was needed. You could learn a lot from Kenji. Is that so? It is. Now, if you excuse me, the marriage just arrived. I should probably say hello. You give Kenji a sympathetic look as Michael walks away. I guess it's pretty hard to live up to your own example, huh? Try impossible, but at least she's not being too hard on me. Thanks again for coming to dinner with us, Riley. I mean, oh, you're welcome. Of course. So, mind telling me why you, Dax, and Papa are acting so sneaky? You know. Who's acting sneaky? We're just enjoying the masquerade. You know. You caught that lion well, Riley. You really need some practice. You three are clearly up to something. Anything I could do to help? Actually, not really. Just let me know if you see a girl with dark hair and sticky fingers. Well, do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so who's next? Let's talk to Grayson next. Talk to my other babe, but not as babe as Kenji, though. Grayson smiles as you approach. Riley, there you are. You look so good in that mask, though. Thank you again for organizing this. Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. It's really generous of you to share this part of your mother's life with everyone. It's a nice way, honor her memory, I think. Her passion for adventure kind of kept the family together. You must really miss her. Yeah, the three of us used to be close, actually. After she passed away, Dad buried himself in work. And you? School kept me occupied, of course. Let me guess, back in high school you were student body president, star quarterback, a real heartbreaker. Oh my goodness. Are we doing that HSS now? Student body president? I mean, I could kind of see Grace in that. That predicted. Yeah, pretty much do. And I bet you didn't even have to try. Am I right? Oh, have you noted that my campaign team and I had to bake 500 cupcakes to secure a win? Wow. Aw, you poor thing. As much as I love to spend the entire night suffering your teeth, I think I better go back to making my rounds. Grayson takes your hand in secret and gives it a gentle squeeze. Aw. But know that I'd rather be at your side. Oh, so many cuteness. Likewise. So sweet, man. I'm gonna save Silas for last. I actually like Majuri. Hey, Majuri. You found Majuri chatting Healy with Santiago. You call this security? What do we pay you for? We're making the rounds according to protocol, standard patrol routes. Then why do you regularly leave your post to walk around the premises every few minutes? That's literally what patrol means. What's the problem here? The security at this event is embarrassing lax. Any supervillain could just walk right in the masquerade, for goodness sake. Who would want that? Definitely not me. I say let them come. Lion number jury. I really don't know what to say. All of them aren't really good choices. I don't know. Because the first option is kind of like, agreeing with her, like being on her side, while the last one is kind of like definitely not agreeing with her. Then the middle one is kind of like, I don't know. I mean, let's go with that. And cyber criminal ties get into the building? No, thank you. Yeah, I think that pretty much goes without saying, Riley. Look, I'll call in a few more, my guys. Does that make you happy? Very slightly. You'll hide a spark as you turn away, leaving Santiago and Majuri to their bickering. And of course, last but not least, is the man himself, Silas Prescott, a.k.a. I don't know. Silas Prescott gives you a praising look as you walk over to him. Ugh, I don't want to do this. Hey, Mr. Prescott. Good evening, Riley. I was hoping I'd run into you. Oh, really? Really? Indeed, you know my son better than I do. That's for sure. He confides in you. Am I wrong? I mean, yeah. No, you're not wrong. I am his assistant, after all. Precisely. Now, as you see, he and I don't see eye to eye about the Bayside redevelopment project. What's your perspective on the issue? Honestly, though, you want to know my opinion? That's a surprise. I asked, didn't I? Okay, then. Honestly, though, I agree with Grace. I think your argument has its merits, don't. I don't know what to think. I'm siding with Grayson. What is this city without its people? By redeveloping Bayside, you'll effectively be forcing people out of their homes. True story. Out of a neighborhood they've known their whole lives, a neighborhood that's been home to generations of families. And for what? Money? Personally, I'm more concerned with the human cost of such a plan. Silas chuckled softly, barely concealing a condescending smile. You sound just like my son, although I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Idealism spreads like wildfire if you leave it unchecked. More like birds of a feather flock together. Excuse me? Ha! A shallow answer on the surface, but a diplomatic one. I'm not sure whether I should be disappointed or impressed. Well, you know, ignorance is bliss. Everyone's gotta have a code. Impressed it is, then. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye, Riley. Of course, because I'm awesome like that. You have no idea. Silas gives you a sharp look. What's that supposed to be? Shut up, Riley. Shut up. Nothing. Shh. Don't say anything. Mr. Prescott, you look very dashing tonight. You turn to find Poppy approaching hurriedly, a beaming smile on her face. Thank you, Poppy. Oh, why, thank you. Windsor cut, wide lapel, medium suppressed waist. Let me guess, tall forward. Good eye. You don't mind if I borrow Riley, do you? Dex was asking for him. Urgent work business, you know. Poppy shoots you a sly wink. Not at all. Enjoy the ball, you two. Thank you, Mr. Prescott. Thanks for letting me know, Poppy. As you and Poppy hurry away from Silas, you drop your voice so only she could hear. Seriously, thank you. I figure you appreciate being rescued for once. I owe you, girl. Later that evening, as you mingle by the old door, you activate the radio e-freeze that Dex gave you. No signal a minute anywhere, any luck on your end? Dex and Poppy's voice ring clear on the line. Nothing. A pretty eventful party. Playlist is great, though. Yeah, zilch from Eagle Eye. I'm a little disappointed. Just a familiar voice sounds behind you. Is it her? And it is. I know the feeling this party is a little boring, isn't it? You! Nice to see you again, too. Although strange to find you unmasked here of all places. I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're after. And I had a feeling you'd try to stop me, yet here I am. Which means I'm either extremely reckless or I don't consider you much of a threat. 3 guesses which. Look, you don't have to do this. I just want to talk. With your abilities... Tis, tis. The recruitment speech already? You're a good hero. And cute, too. I'm taken. But it's just too much fun being bad. Minna turns to saunters away, throwing a wink over her shoulder at you. Go after her! And suddenly all the lights in the building shut off again! No! What's going on? It's Minna. She's here. And she must have cut the power somehow. Riley, quick, your suit! As Peck and murmurs sound all around you, find the case exactly where Dax said it would be and scramble to change it to it. Activating Dark Adventure! Suit it up! Now is probably a good time to mention that your mask has night vision capabilities. Just tap the left side. Nice. Ooh! Your mask buzzes at your touch and the night vision displays illuminates your view. Whoa, this is so sweet. What's going on? I can barely move. Not again. You see a trail of attendants locked in slow motion. Over at the artifact display, one glass case gapes open, empty. Minute to the idol. I'm going after her. Hopefully I don't fail. You navigate through the crowd, avoiding the cluster of guests trapped in slow time fields. Caught in slow motion. Well, this is embarrassing. I was right. We did need more security. Finally, you make your way to the exit. Outside, you scan the street and spot Minna in the distance with the stuffed satchel under her arm. That must be the idol in the bag. Stop right there! You start after a win. Stop right there, Dark Avenger. A dozen squad cars are on their way. You're a person of interest in the superpower crime spree. What? What? D.A. Counterstraw, stand aside. This is bigger than you. Please, we're on the same side. I don't have time to say that. We both want the same thing, so let us work together. Michael frowns conflicted and steps aside. Wait, what? Really? Go, I never saw you, but don't make me regret this. Yes, thank you. I wonder what would have happened if I picked the other choices. You trail Minna as she emerges onto a crowded city street and promptly blends into the crowd. Where'd she go? So you spot her as she stuffs her mask and gown into a satchel slung across her back. Stop right there! You close the distance, push you through the thick crowd, but suddenly she whips her head towards you. I can't let her spot me. Why would you? No, wait. You drop into a crowd, the bystanders surround you, shoot, confused. No, don't look at me! I dropped a quarter, don't mind me. Haha. When you pop back up on your feet, Minute has continued shuffle into the massive pedestrians you raced upon her. Finally, you spot Minute a few blocks to the distance and hurry to close in on her. There she is. But the bag is gone. She must have hidden it or handed it off to someone in the crowd. She looks around warily, her gaze darting back and forth in search of pursuers. You search for her until you realize where she's going. She's headed to Northbridge General Hospital. What? You stop dead in your tracks as Midnight enters the building. Watching cautiously from afar, you see her reappear in a third-story window a short while later. Stealthily, you fly in for a closer look. Don't tell me she's got a sick relative. Peering in through the open window, you see her standing at the foot of the hospital bed. When the older man lies, barely moving, you can hear his beeping heart monitor and Minnie's worried voice. No, don't tell me it's her dad. Hey, Dad, it's me. No. No. Sweetheart, it's so good to see you. How have you been? Fine, I've been fine. Then why do you look so sad, Mia? You know why? I just hate seeing you stuck here like this. Soon I have the money to move you out here. I'll spare you the details, but I've been working extra hours. Please don't worry so much about me. I'm happy so long as I know you're out there, enjoying your life. Don't forget to leave an account on me. You notice tears shining in Minnie's eyes as she wipes them away, trying to smile. I won't, Dad, but I won't give up on you either, okay? We're going to beat this thing together. Now get some rest. I'll visit again soon. Minnie quietly leaves the room as her dad sinks into the pillows and falls back asleep. You float up to the rooftop and sit patiently, waiting for her to walk back onto the city street. That's sad. Hello, Riley. Do you read me? Copy that. Hey, Dax, what's the situation over there? What's the sitch? The guests all went home. Security's going over the lobby. Dax and I are back at the clock tower. Did you catch her yet? No, not yet. I'm waiting for her to come out of the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, it's a long story. Any ideas on how I could catch her? Good question. Even with the element of surprise, you're still susceptible to her Sultan field. You'll have to play to your own strengths and against hers. What can you do that she can't? I have no idea. I can't lift a car, fly, or take a beating. Fly, maybe? Is that against her strengths, though? I don't know. Lifting a car? Take a beating? I really have no idea. I don't know, I'm gonna say fly. Yeah, that's gotta be a way you can use that against her. I hope I'm right. I'm probably wrong. Ooh, I know. You should swoop down there, grab her when she comes out, and immediately fly her up into the lower stratosphere. That way she can't slow you down without being trapped in the sky herself. Yes. Poppy, you're a genius. I know, but it's nice of you to notice. I guess it's worth a shot. Okay, let's do this. Minnie suddenly steps out of the hospital's front doors and onto the sidewalk. Fast as lightning, you dive towards her and wrap her up in your arms. Not so fast. Hey! Before she can react, you pull her up into the air with you, the lights of skyscrapers blurring as you shoot past. I'm like, okay, I do not like this. Let me down right now. Oh, afraid of heights. Or what? Or ow. Yo, what? When I look on your face, I guess you realize what will happen if you use your slow time powers up here. You'll be stuck up here with me. Am I wrong? No, you're not happy? Very. You don't have to be so smug about it. What do you want with me anyway? You're not getting the idol back if that's what you want, or the suit. I'm not here for either of those things. I just want to talk to you. You do? I do, and if you agree to hear me out, we can have this conversation on solid ground instead of miles in the air. Deal? Minutes eyes you suspiciously in size. Fine, but I'll be watching you closely. Likewise. You glide back down, landing into the soft sand of a secluded beach along North Bridge waterfront. You release your grip a minute, and to your surprise, she doesn't front. Instead, she folds her arms and glares at you reproachfully. Okay, hero, you want to talk? Let's talk. You take a seat in the sand and pat the ground beside you. She rolls her eyes and sits down. Here's the thing. I heard you back there talking to your dad. I know you're not, well, all that bad. You have your reasons. I may not agree with your methods or your apparent disinterest in respecting other people's property. Get to the point. Look, there are bad people out there, people with powers like you and me, except they use them to hurt people. And that's not even the worst of it. Prescott Industries has developed an experimental serum that, when injected, gives the user super strength and resilience. And a whole truckload of that serum just got stolen by some enterprising young lowlifes who plan to sell it on the street. In other words, the city just got a whole lot more super and a whole lot more dangerous too. And I think we should team up too. Protect those who can't protect themselves, watch each other's backs. Why can't I say both? I kind of feel like maybe she won't like the second option, because she'll probably be all like, I work solo. But then again, protecting, well, I guess we could like mention her dad, be like, well, don't you want to protect him? I'm gonna see what happens. I'm not exactly the good Samaritan type. Why should I risk my neck for anyone else? Your dad? Nobody came to my dad's rescue when he got sick. What do you mean? Mina averts her eyes, burn her fingers to the cool sand. Nothing, forget it. Hey, you could tell me what happened to your dad. So what, we're best friends now? You don't even know my name. Well, you never told me. Well, I'm Riley. There, now you know my name at least. Mina narrows her eyes at you, then sighs. You want to know my name that bad? It's Ava. Or Eva. I have no idea how she pronounced it. Ava, huh? I like that. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Ava rolls her eyes again, then smiles in spite of herself. You're kind of weird, you know that, right? So I've been told. Now about your dad. Ava looks down again and takes a deep breath. Right, he used to work at this chemical factory Bayside. The place was a total safety hazard. Long hours, dangerous work conditions. The works. The owner's real scumbag, doesn't care about his employees as long as he's making a profit. My dad slaved away there for nearly 2 decades. I kept begging him to get a new job, somewhere safer. He said he couldn't risk leaving. Then the risk of staying caught up with him. I guess he was exposed to a lot of harmful chemicals, because he ended up getting lung cancer. Oh man. Ava's voice breaks as she hides her face in her hands, her body shaking with angry sobs. That's tough. Pat her on the back. Console her. Give Ava a cautious pat on the back as she doesn't flinch away. Ava, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so am I. The only reason he worked so hard was to take care of me. Now I'm going to do my best to take care of him, no matter the cost. And I don't care if you have a problem with it, okay? I just need to do whatever I can to get more time with him. And right now that means paying medical bills, which means I need money. Ooh, excuse me. We look out across the ocean, listening to the waves crash against the shore. Maybe there's a way for you to get that money without having to steal. If you could prove that the factory is unsafe, the courts will force the owner to cover your dad's medical expenses. They might even send the guy to jail if we could get enough evidence. We? Yeah, us. You heard me. I'll help you help your dad, and you'll consider helping me help this whole city. Deal? Eva gives you a long, searching look that grins. Deal. Awesome. Eva unlocks her phone and hands it to you. Exchange your phone numbers now? What's this for? I need your number if I'm going to get in touch with you. Duh. Alright, one sec. You save your contact info on Ava's phone and hand it back to her, noticing the time as you do so. Wow, it's getting pretty late. You call this like the night just getting started. Is this a diamond choice? Gonna be hanging out with Ava. Maybe for you. Tell you what, let's at least have one drink together before you turn back into a pumpkin. You know, to celebrate teamwork and justice and all that cheesy stuff you're so into. There's something cheesy about doing what's right. Okay, it does sound kind of cheesy now that you mention it. Don't worry, I think it's adorable. Now, how about the drink? Nah, I'm Gucci. Boo, maybe you shouldn't have wasted so much energy chasing me around all night. But if I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Touche. Alright, Riley, I'll let you get away this time. But you haven't seen the last of me. Ditto. I certainly hope not. Good night, Ava. Night. She's honestly not that bad. You soar into the night sky, the city lies glittering far below as she points herself towards home. Wow, that was interesting and fun, but I'm so happy that we finally got to sit down, get to know Ava more, and all that good stuff. So I can't wait to see what happens next. But yeah, so I bet the Ava lovers are going to be so happy that we got to like actually talk to Ava, even get another diamond scene with her. So yeah. So I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Heroes. Stay frosty, bye bye.